Hey guys, welcome back to Cardano News today. In this video, we will be discussing the latest updates on Kim K and what the secret is she is trying to warn us. So stick with us until the end to find out. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more daily updates and videos just like this. The city watchdog has issued a warning concerning the results of purchasing crypto assets advanced by social media influencers such as Kim Kardashian West in this case, and said individuals with minimal understanding of the risks were becoming tied up with digital currencies inspired by a paranoid fear of missing out. In a warning that seemed by all accounts to be focusing on more youthful investors, the Financial Conduct Authority advised against becoming tied up with the hype of cryptocurrencies, especially new tokens upheld by celebrities that might wind up being fake. The hype around them generates an amazing apprehension of missing out from some consumers who might have minimal understanding of their risks, the FCA chair Charles Randall said in a speech ready for the Cambridge International Symposium on Economic Crime on Monday. There is no shortage of stories of individuals who have lost savings by being tricked into crypto bubbles with delusions of false riches, sometimes in the wake of listening to their #1 influencers, who are prepared to sell out their fans' trust for a fee. A surprisingly enormous extent of consumers who become tied up with the speculative currencies wrongly accepted they are regulated, Randall said. He stressed that consumers have no financial protection on the off chance that they invest in cryptocurrencies and won't approach its financial services compensation scheme on the off chance they lose their cash. On the chance that you get them, you should be ready to lose all of your money, Randall said, rehashing a previous warning from the FCA. In his speech, Randall referred to the case of the US TV star Kardashian West, who prior to this year was scrutinized for posting a paid promotion of a cryptocurrency token called Ethereum Max to her Instagram stories, where she asked her 250 million fans, "Would you say you guys are into crypto?" While the post was set apart as an advertisement, Randall said Kardashian didn't disclose that the token was made just a month sooner by obscure developers. "Of course, I can't say whether this specific token is a scam," Randall said. Yet, social media influencers are regularly paid by scammers to assist them with pumping and dumping new tokens on the rear of an unadulterated speculation. Some influencers advance coins that turn out simply to not exist by any means. The chairperson called for more noteworthy powers to administer the online promotion of crypto assets to battle the flood of problematic substances. He said it was hard for regulators to stand by while consumers and sometimes truly weak individuals were placing their financial futures at risk. About 2.3 million individuals in the UK at present hold speculative digital tokens, with 14% using credit to get them, putting them at a risk for more prominent financial losses. Nonetheless, he said the decision on whether to regulate was not straightforward and could result in the legitimization of cryptocurrencies or give consumers a false sense of security. Will the association of the FCA give them a halo effect that raises unrealistic expectations of consumer protection? Randall said. He conceded that it would take a lot of cautious ideas to create a fitting guideline. Yet, meanwhile, the FCA should be offered powers to take action against misleading cryptocurrency promotions, regardless of whether they don't regulate the assets straightforwardly. The FCA is trusting that the Treasury will release its recommendations following a months-in-length consultation on the matter last year. The FCA chairperson also seemed to back calls by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, which consists of regulators from around the world driving financial centers, to constrain banks to set aside sufficient money to cover 100% of possible losses in the event they could choose to hold crypto assets. The proposal is intended to try not to put the more extensive financial system at risk should the worth of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin suddenly collapse. It's essential to track down the right harmony between suitable guidelines to ensure consumers and markets, and empowering useful groundbreaking ideas in this space. What is Ethereum Max or EMAX? Little is known about this cryptocurrency, It was dispatched just last May 14th with a transactional volume of $16.11 million and a cost of $0.000005875. As per data from the CoinMarketCap, it is fundamentally traded against Ether, the native currency of the Ethereum network on Uniswap, a decentralized exchange that allows anybody to list a token. By May the 30th, EMAX previously had a transactional volume of almost $118 million, up 632% in just 2 weeks. The other day, it arrived at its maximum cost of $0.000000863, which represents a rise of 1.370%. More than its underlying cost of $0.00000005875. Notwithstanding the streak didn't last long, the Ethereum Max started to deflate. On July 15th, it hit its record-breaking low at $0.000000017 per unit, a 98% drop from which it has not had the option to recuperate. On August 1st, its transaction volume drove to $157,423, which is less than a hundredth of the underlying capital. As per the British authority, this digital currency is not covered or regulated by the body, which represents a risk for investors. Ethereum simplifies worldwide payments. Because the Ethereum network supports the improvement of and allows for the making of new applications on its infrastructure, it's conceivably a more significant resource in the long haul. Ether is used to pay for those transactions, as was most as of late, seen with the booming popularity of NFTs this spring. The result is a lot higher use for Ether, with definitely a bigger number of transactions than Bitcoin in the last 12 months. Despite the new plunge in cryptocurrencies, Ether rose almost 1,000% during the last 12 months, contrasted with the 300% increase for Bitcoin. Where a Bitcoin is absolutely a token of value, a currency sponsored by the apparent value of those who hold it, Ethereum and the ETH blockchain fuel each other. Ongoing upgrades to the Ethereum network are assisting it with scaling a lot faster and decrease the cost of transactions on the network, further pushing the price of the tokens up. Instead of having a focal authority that oversees how the applications on the Ethereum network run and what transactions are processed, Ethereum-based apps are booming. The most widely recognized type of these apps are DeFi. These apps saw 2,000% development in 2020, with more than $16 billion in crypto assets stored in its protocols through the year's end. Will Ethereum surpass Bitcoin? Ether started in 2020 at $125.63 and developed by almost $500 before the year's over to $729.65. In 2021, it momentarily came to $4,380, however, has gone somewhere in the range of $1,700 and $2,500 since then. At that point, sometimes bouncing or coming around as much as $1,000 in a single week. The unavoidable issue is the place where ETH will end in 2021. Many forecasts are somewhat bullish, with a normal designated cost somewhere in the range of $3,500 and $4,500 before the year's over, and normal long-haul projections as high as $11,170 by the year 2025. There are some who see it developing considerably faster and even more substantially in that time. In a new Forbes article, a panel of crypto experts including Saji Bakshi and Lex Sokolin foresee that ETH could rise as high as $19,842 by 2025, and that before the finish of 2022, it very well may be the most broadly transacted cryptocurrency because of its extended utility in the commercial center. These experts refer to a variety of upgrades being made to the network in 2021 that will diminish the right now significant expense of transactions and drastically increase utility. One expert on the panel, Sarah Bergstrand, estimated ETH could reach $100,000 by 2025. The biggest upgrade being looked at by investors is the EIP-1559, which will update the transaction fee system used by Ethereum. Instead of sending fees to miners who complete tasks on the network, users will send the fee to the network itself, which will destroy the fee, decreasing general supply and subsequently increasing the worth of the currency. The future of regulation in cryptocurrency. Ethereum represents a substantial, function-situated way to deal with the cryptocurrency that will support the future of DeFi. Yet, many individuals stay uninvolved, trusting that government regulations will be carried out. While long-lasting cryptocurrency investors weep over the prospect of guideline restricting the freedom at present accessible on the lookout, large investors and companies see the inescapable execution of such regulations as a source of stability that could prompt mass adoption. Following a tumultuous few weeks, the Biden administration is seeing how to address the markets. A congressional committee has been dispatched to review digital currencies. The FDIC has asked banks to give documentation on how they are using digital assets, and a comptroller of the currency, Michael Hugh, is reviewing all and past guidance identified with cryptocurrencies. The chairperson of the US, the Securities and Exchange Commission, have ventured to caution bad actors that requirements and guidelines are incoming. In general, many see these changes as great. At the point when the markets are regulated, they become safer for regular users of Ethereum. With the scope of decentralized apps it supports and applications it enables can turn into normal. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Cardano News Today. Until next time.